Well, it's anything but a Victory Monday. Joel Verlin behind the microphone. It is an MRI Monday. We've got Baker, of course, having his shoulder looked at, and saw one of those videos on YouTube that, you never like it when it's about a fantasy player. You like it even less when it's about one of your reality football players. And yeah, it's a Baker Mayfield shoulder video, yeah, so not fun. And the YouTube doc is talking about the best case and the worst case. Best case, maybe 7 to 14 days. That sounds like a week or two. Middle ground, maybe missing a game or two, or maybe 3. Then worst case is season ending, and you hope it's not worst case. So all we can do is find out what the ultimate outcome is, and how much Teddy Bridgewater time that we're going to have as Buck fans. How much Teddy Bridgewater time, which of course you have all the fantasy talk. Abuka's done. Abuka is done. I'm listening to a show. I'm like, yikes. Oof. How the trade winds of fantasy football change. All of a sudden, he's the offensive rookie of the year. And now, because might have a little Teddy Bridgewater time in there, he's done. From Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, he's done. How the cruel trade winds of fantasy football change like that. And, of course, 34-7. You had the Falcons stomp the poor Saints. Sounds like Alvin Kamara might be missing some time, as the Kirk Cousins-led Falcons went to New Orleans and looked a little bit more like the good Falcons and the bad Falcons. And, of course, the Panthers play tonight against the 49ers. If the Panthers win tonight, they could be in the catbird seat atop the NFC South, such as it is. So Buccaneers better hope Mayfield gets back, and then hope Evans comes back in December, and hope that Godwin ramps up. Doesn't sound like Jalen McMillan is coming back any time soon at all. And we need the Buckster. We need Bucky Irving back rocking wild and rocking the other team's defensive lines bigly. Big time. We do. But yeah, kind of crazy. If you have the Panthers win tonight, they can be up top of the NFC South. It's by no means a guarantee for my Buccos. And I'm just going to take a look. One of my teams, boy, just has a tough week. In Yahoo is the Drake May team. Wah, wah. Is no Monday Night Miracle needed. They're they lost. It's like it's up, down, up, down, up, down. Any of you have teams like that this year? You can't get a flippin' winning streak going. It's like, I won, I lost, I won, I lost, I won, I lost, I won, I lost. You're like, can we get a streak going? Even if it's a losing streak, you know what to expect. Winning streaks are better, but at least it's a streak. Like, okay, yay, I lost again. Suppose I won, I lost, I won, I lost. I mean, it's crazy. Because in the 10-team league, the Drake May team, first 10-team league, should literally be like 1, 2, or 3 third place, first, second, and third place, based on the points that they have, because they're dominating. They're crushing it in the points. Because of the crazy flipping up and down and up and down and win-lose, I'm like, 5th place or 6th place? I'm like, are you kidding me? You kidding me? Seriously? And my Sam Darnold team, which started off my Kyler Murray team, he got kicked to the curb there. Yeah, same thing. I mean, all of a sudden, I thought I had a chance. They're back to 500. They're above 500 now. They lost this week once again. No Monday Night Miracle possible. Now and they're going to lose because win, loss. And you just then the Guillotine League, which I think I have a chance of winning the week, won't matter because I'll be the lowest point total of the 3 teams that's left. And, of course, in the Guillotine, if you're the lowest team total, you get shot. You're gone. And, not bad. Not bad for ever Guillotine League. Third. Made it to third place. Hey, I'll take that. Top 3 teams left. Hey, if I don't have some kind of miracle where somehow I survived next week, that's pretty good. First time ever. I'll take that every single year compared to some of the other teams. Oh boy, like a 16-team league, I'm sure I pretty much lost in. Again, that was my Joe Burrow team. I was so happy to finally have a Cincinnati, with Burrow, with Higgins and Downs in there, and I was so happy. I was so happy because it's like, yay, yay, yay. But then, of course, Joe Burrow. So, yay, not yay. Change the name from Cup of Joe to Cup of No Joe. But yeah, just a quick look at my Guillotine Team League. Hey boy, still have, of course, George Kittle to play tonight, and it's rounding up 108 to 84. So I think I'm going to win, but ultimately may not matter because ultimately I may lose, as this team is just representative of what an insane fantasy football week. You had some surprising names that really did you with a total. You're like, wow, how much? Then you had goose eggs from the equally surprising players, starting off Drake May. Little bit, took a little to get going. Took a little bit for that Patriots offense to get going, but they got going, and then they ended up beating the Bungles. Yeah, who are now going to be without T. Higgins because he got concussion. So Jamar Chase will be back. T. Higgins will be out for at least one game. So, poor Bengals. Bengals just cannot seem to catch a break. Then, of course, you had Patriots offense was cooking. Stephon Diggs, not so much. Definitely disappointed you as, boy, just trying to figure out what's going on, who didn't disappoint you. JSN doing JSN freaking things with the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks were looking for a little retribution after they ran into the Rams. They had their Ramalama Ding Dong game last week, and they're probably going to the Bucs, texting Bucs, saying, "You guys okay? We know your pain. We were there. You guys are doing okay? That doesn't look like a fun game." But yeah, JSN. Then, of course, Jahmyr freaking Gibbs. Holy moly, league week winner. League week winner if you started Jahmyr Gibbs. You're probably fist bumping. You're probably trash talking. You were excited. He did things on that field. You're like, holy moly. How about the Lions surviving? Got to hand it to Jameis Winston too. He was a very, very interesting fantasy dart throw. Bet you he is going stream forward. But don't forget, don't get caught into the Jameis effect, because he's starting out now. He's fantastic. He is the next great thing. Holy crap, he's amazing. Now he's throwing touchdown passes. He's catching them. He's wait until the turnover factory. Wait until you get the Jameis Winston turnover factory. Wait, it's coming. It's coming. I'm sorry, Giant fans. It's coming. Then, of course, George Kittle, still to come tonight. Kittle was good last week. Hopefully that continues this week. Need points. Need as many points as I can possibly get to have a shot at survival with this league. Then you had Kyron Williams, who really they didn't seem to need him all that much against the Bucs. Just sort of Not quite a goose egg, but close enough to sort of like you're like, is he okay? Is he okay? Then another one, then another one. Then you were buying into the hype. You're all pumped up about Jameson Williams. He's going to be lit this freaking week. He is going to go off. Look at his PPR total recently, and he got you bum, 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 bum. He got you 0. You're having to do something meme. You're going, what? You're checking to make sure. Is he active? Is he not injured? Is he okay? What's going on? What happening? What be up? Yeah, that's fantasy football for you. Jameer Gibbs stole his points. Jameer Gibbs, action going on, doing the Pac-Man waka 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 thing. And you got poor Jameson Williams. You're just going, you got how many points? Yeah. Big, fat, total 0. So, just a quick one. Today. But my final thought will definitely be, you're trying to figure out who the biggest loser is for week 12. Who the biggest loser is? That's got to be the Eagles. Giving up 24 flipping unanswered points. Because I was doing my podcast, and I was like, okay, let's see what's going on for these late games. Not a whole lot. There's only one real competitive game going on. Looking at the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys, that one's pretty much El Dunzo. Let me go ahead and do the podcast, and then I'm done with the podcast. Now I'm going, what do you mean the Cowboys won? How did the Cowboys win? And I'm looking, holy, the Cowboys actually flipping won. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's just amazing because the Eagles' defense is the thing that you literally don't think as sus, that you don't think as frauds. It's the offense right now. It's the offense that you're wondering, what does A.J. Brown say when they win? What is he going to say when they lose? We're waiting. We are waiting for the A.J. Brown posts already. If they don't come out today or tomorrow, they're going to be out there. We are ready and we are waiting. Because it's going to be juicy when they lose, because we see what he does when they flippin' win. Aw, Eagles lost. Holy crap. And what's up with C.D. Lamb and his dropsies? Got George Pickens, who would have been a better start than Jameson Williams. Would have been a better start than Stephon Diggs. Good job, self. Can I go back in time? Go back in time without breaking the fabric of space-time and tell myself, self, start George Pickens. Do not start Jameson Williams this week. Start Pickens. What was this ghostly voice telling me to start George Pickens instead? Oh, well, I think I'm going to do it. Now, all of a sudden, all reality changes, or not. But anyway, biggest loser has to be the Eagles. Thank you, because it would have been my Bucs. They're in the number 2 spot with that 34-7 smackdown of Rooney on primetime TV, getting embarrassed nationally. Oh boy, that was bad. But Eagles, thank you, Eagles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You are the biggest loser for week number 12. Unless somebody manages to out to you tonight, which is always possible. Who knows? But we shall see. But that's my final thought. Eagles, you are the biggest loser of this week. But Baker, thoughts for your shoulder, sir. Get well soonest. We need you behind center. And I am Joel Verlin, even when it's not being a very fun football Monday.